But Clubhouse, I come from a telemarketing background. I got tattoos and shit all over. So telephone, being able to talk on the phone, I said, oh, it's game over. I said, I definitely know how to talk on the phone. I've sold people fucking timeshares, solar panels, HVAC. If I can get on the app and talk to people, oh, I said game over. Because it's the gift of gab on Clubhouse. Instagram, no one can even sense who I am, get a feel for my personality, even know what I'm about. They're gonna just look at a picture and judge it. And, you know, in all honesty, shit, I don't wanna be judged by materialistic shit. If you're gonna fuck with me because you like, man, I like his conversation, I like his content, you know what I mean? Dude's solid. So, you know, I just felt that was a better way for me than IG and shit.
What about just for the purposes of tapping in with your friends, family, people you grew up with, you know, going to their IGs, letting them see how you're doing, not necessarily celebrity and popping bottles, but just communicating with loved ones?
I'm a lone wolf. My family, friends, they know I'm a lone wolf, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lone wolf, so. I mean, shout out to the clothing brand, man. Most are made, you know what I mean? We Future on Instagram. Got the wolf right there. But yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Clubhouse and you making a name. How'd you feel about the room that you really got popular in? Most people looked at it as a pro 6ix9ine fan group, even though 6ix9ine was just coming off of a federal indictment where he was the main snitch.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about being associated with that type of person? And you know, you from 120th and Fig, you know all about this stuff.
Yeah, no, facts. So when I got to the room, like I said, I was talking shit. I was trolling them. I'm like, y'all some super 6ix9ine fans? I'm like, y'all don't woo-woo. They like, bro, we're not in here about his personal shit. These people is people from, like, I don't want to say squares, but they non-affiliates. They're fucking with the music. Just like most of the people who go support these entertainers. They don't be giving a fuck what these people got going on. They fucking with the music if it sound good. But with me, I changed the whole room completely. I changed the narrative of the room. People didn't even know that the origins of that room was a 6ix9ine fan base. The person who created the room, T-Rollz, they didn't even know who that person was. They just knew this room is talking about Bloods, Crips, politics, all that type of shit. So in their mind, like, how's the room, that 6ix9ine fan base that's based around a dude who told, right? Who recently had told at the time, how are they exposing snitches in the entertainment industry? How are they talking about, you know what I mean, gang politics, you know what I mean? Crips, Bloods, the origins of the New York Bloods in New York, you know, Rikers Island, you know, how is this room even doing all that? Because I knew the content that I was gonna create and conversate about, I knew that that was the content that no one was talking about. So I didn't give a fuck whose room it was, right? The dude who created it, I didn't give a fuck whose room it was. This was just a room that I was able to use and utilize and give the opportunity to be able to create content. You know what I'm saying? I went to a couple clubs on there, but this was the only room that was like, hey man, come fuck with us. Hey, do this interview. Hey, you the permanent host. I fuck with your way that you interview people. I fuck with it. Let's keep it rocking like that. So at the time, I didn't give a fuck. And to this day, a lot of people still didn't know that. They like, hold on, that was a 6ix9ine fan base room? All the real niggas was in there. All the OG Crips and Bloods and Pyros and Latin Kings, everyone was in there. I'm like, yeah, bro, the person who opened that room, it originated as a fan base room for them to keep up with his concerts, tour dates, new music, shit like that. No, by no means whatsoever did that room condone snitching or none of that shit. Those people don't give a fuck about that. They cared about the music. And they'll tell you like, bro, we don't condone nobody telling on nobody. Everybody didn't have somebody tell on them. So telling on people, that shit's a serious thing. It's nothing that no one takes lightly. But they were in that room because they were fans of the music. I came to the room and just created content. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never said, let me take a picture with 6ix9ine or 6ix9ine, he didn't even come to the room and do nothing in the room. You know what I'm saying? To this day, he still ain't been to the room to do anything over there. So, you know, it's a fan base room, just like they didn't have a Lil Wayne fan base room. They didn't have a Young Thug fan base room. They all fan base rooms. But since he got that on his jacket, a lot of people was like, I'm not fucking with that room, until they heard the content until they seen what type of people was in there. Then it was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go in the room, but not because I fuck with the nigga music, but because I fuck with the content that's coming out of there. So people gave me that.